Okay. All right. So, guys, this is Lizard. Sosa Lizard. And I'm gonna be reading the fanfic that this lovely author wrote. And I'm gonna be capturing it so you guys can watch it too. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I hope it's gonna be awesome. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. We're good. We're good. He was kind of nervous about me reading this, so be nice.
The room is dark. Not like the kind of dark you're used to. This is just a little too dark. The warm, yellow glow of your flashlight does little to penetrate the murky fog that seems to be filling the room you're staring into. It's not very welcoming. You pull the door to the room closed and ponder the other option. That ladder you saw a few rooms ago looked pretty sturdy, but it was going down, which is the opposite of the direction you want to go. Maybe the squeaky elevator had some kind of access shaft you could climb up. Of course, you could always look around for a key to one of the many irritatingly locked doors. But that sounds like work, and work is hard. You let out a big yawn and lean against a nearby wall. Why is it so cold? Why can't things just be nice and warm? Like that one bookstore you like so much. They have really good tea and friendly staff. Oh, and Alex works there. You like Alex, right? No, you don't like Alex. You like Alex. Oh, don't make that face. Alex is great. You better make a decision so we can go see Alex again. The latter seems the least immediately intimidating, so you pick that one. A clear goal fuels your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm fuels your flashlight, and you both set off to retrace your steps through the catacombs. It's been a few months now, and you can't exactly recall when you lost your way down here. Thinking about it only deepens the echo of your footsteps as you wander through faintly familiar hallways and maze-like passages. Was it a left here? No, this is where you took a right, which would be a left now, right? Your flashlight flickers. Did you miss a turn somewhere? This room doesn't seem very familiar at all now that you think about it. Oh boy, it's always something, isn't it? Your body grows increasingly heavy. We can take a break if you like. It's okay. Maybe tomorrow things will be easier. But before you can give in to fatigue, a faint voice calls out in the distance.
Hey, Barb.
Someone else is down here? You think to yourself while staring off in the direction you heard the voice coming from. It could, of course, just be your imagination. You hear people go crazy from loneliness all the time. Before doubt can set in, you hear the distant cry again. Maybe someone needs help. You decide to investigate the odd noise, your flashlight shining bright once again. Take slow, cautious steps in the direction of the peculiar sound. Could be a trap after all, another clever trick of this awful maze. The sounds seem to be growing louder at an exponential rate. It's maybe a room or two ahead now. No, it's closer. It's just around the corner. Before you have time to react, a short man bursts through the door just a few feet in front of you. It's all very jarring. So much so, in fact, that you let out a loud scream and fall onto your back. Don't worry, I'm here to help, he proclaims in a loud, overly confident voice. Help? Who are you? You ask in confusion. I'm a friend. Your friend. Nice to meet you. He reaches out a hand. He's expecting you to shake it. Don't just sit there, shake the hand. After an awkward pause and an equally awkward handshake, he pulls you up to your feet. You are way too deep. We gotta get you out of here. Come on, I know the way. He talks as if you've known each other for years. Have you met him before? Perhaps you once shared some class together. While you sit and question your possible past acquaintance, he has already started walking off. You quickly move to catch up, but not too quickly, because that would be weird. It's kind of a fast walk. Now that your heart has settled from maximum overdrive to minimum overdrive, you can think a bit more clearly. You definitely can't remember him from any part of your life, but he is very friendly. He also wants to help you get out. You figure the rewards outweigh the risks and decide to follow your self-proclaimed new friend. His mere presence is instantly comforting and warm, which is a stark contrast to the deathly cold you faced just minutes ago. You are becoming acutely aware of the gradual darkening of your surroundings. The path he's leading you down doesn't seem to have any working lights. Thankfully, your flashlight is shining brighter than ever and proves a worthy companion. So, how are things going? He asks in a seemingly genuine tone. Oh, good? You lie. That's great. I've been pretty stressed lately. Working these cases can be kinda hard. Don't worry though, I'm gonna get you out of here. It's not even that much farther. Hey, you look great today. He's very chatty, which for you is a good thing. Conversation has never been your strong suit. Taking compliments is even lower on the list of things you're familiar with. It's a perfect storm of emotions that should make you uncomfortable. Yet, somehow, you think things are gonna be okay. You both have been walking for a bit now, him slightly leading your timid steps with a confident stride. My name is Zen, by the way. We're gonna be great friends, as long as you don't bring up tentacles. Have you ever had Indian food? You're gonna love it. I can already tell. It's on me. I know the perfect spot. The sound of something crashing to the floor is the only thing that stops him in his tracks. Just a few feet ahead, a large figure stirs in the inky blackness. You bring your light over to the creature to reveal its true form. Elongated limbs, accompanied by sharp claws and hollow eyes, set inside the sharp-pointed head of a devil. Your heart is racing in your chest. Your first instinct is to run, but your body betrays you, caught in cold, dead fear. Oh God, it's so ugly! Quick, kill it! Zen screams out beside you. The sudden break of silence makes you jump and lose track of the creature. The flashlight's beam spastically traces the room as you search for the awful thing. After a few frantic moments, you spot it charging straight toward you. With so little time to react, the only thing you manage to do is pray for a swift end. Luckily for you, and the story's outcome, your new friend is quick on the draw. With the single swat of his hand, he propels the creature away with great force. It's sent straight to the far wall, and remains motionless, well after coming to a rest on the floor. Your brain is just now catching up to what transpired before your eyes. His hand never actually came into contact with the demonic entity. It was some kind of invisible force that sent the thing flying. He also mentioned something about tentacles? Maybe you should bring that up. We gotta go. I need you to light the way. Can you lead? You stand frozen in place. The sudden great fear you're feeling must be evident as he's already trying to soothe your discomfort. Hey, don't worry. I'm right behind you. These things are chumps, right? Piece of cake. His confidence is at least somewhat reassuring, but it's all very sudden. Time seems to be limited, however.
Pyro.
You need to make your decision fast. Okay, is the best you can come up with, which is still better than nothing. Alright, I'll tell you where to go. Just keep that flashlight on anything that comes at us. You force your body forward in hollow confidence. The next room is thankfully quiet and still. It appears to be some kind of living room with decrepit and rotting furniture. You have a death grip on your flashlight as you shine it around every dark corner and possible hiding spot. This isn't so bad, you think to yourself. Maybe if you keep lying, you'll actually start believing it. Unfortunately, there's little time to test this theory. The second you push the next door open, something large and grotesque bellows out before throwing a nearby chair in your direction. The chair doesn't seem to make it more than a few feet before losing all momentum and floating harmlessly in midair. You turn to see Zen with his arm outstretched and his hand gripping some invisible object. He pulls his hand back and throws it forward in a pitching motion, the result of which is the chair being sent back to the sender with double the force. Zen lets out some quippy one-liner that you miss while trying to regain control of your breathing. Yeah, just like that. You did great. Let's keep moving. Zen pushes you forward, giving you little time to contemplate the imminent danger lurking around every corner. You follow his directions up a staircase and down a long hallway that ends with another door. You twist the knob and push, letting the door swing open while you sweep the room with your light. 4 sullen, human-shaped figures stand, with heads staring down at the floor, and their backs turned to you in a completely barren room. One by one, their heads slowly raise and begin turning toward you, revealing their full appearance. Their arms and legs are covered in long, bloody gashes, while their faces have been mutilated beyond recognition. The whole scene sends shivers down your spine. It's familiar in all the worst ways. Zen places a hand on your shoulder and steps forward. Don't worry, I got this one. Just keep that light on me. He turns and gives you a confident wink. You nod and hold the flashlight out in front of you, keeping it laser focused on his body as he steps into the room. The closest creature springs to life and charges at Zen, flailing its arms wildly through the air. He sidesteps the thing and sends it flying against the wall with one open-handed punch through the air. He turns his attention to the second and third, which have both animated and launched the same attack on him. As they close in, he bends his legs and springs forward into a roll, dodging between them. Within the time it takes them to turn completely around, Zen has already recovered and grabbed one with the awesome telekinetic power. He throws his arm toward the nearest wall, and the creature goes with it, making a satisfying thud before falling to the floor in a motionless heap. The remaining entity has closed the distance and is reeling back for a mighty swing, but again, Zen is prepared. He kicks out a leg to trip the thing off its footing and slams his fist to the sky with an uppercut that has the thing flying up to the roof and back down to the floor. Yeah! Did you see that? His showboating is cut short when he's grabbed from behind by the forgotten remaining monstrosity. He swings his elbows back, but can't seem to catch the thing while it tears at his back. The nauseating sound of claws ripping through cloth and flesh is accompanied by his frantic cries. He seems to be completely powerless in this situation, whether because he was caught off guard or some odd caveat to his power. You decide you have to do something. Caution is thrown to the wind as you take off toward the two in a dead sprint. You bring the flashlight high above your head and bring it down on the creature's blood-coated crown. A loud crack is followed by the thing collapsing to the floor, incapacitated or dead. Either way, you are victorious. Wow, you did it! You saved me! Thank you! He screams out in joy and pulls you in close for a hug. You are dumbfounded by your own bravery. Who knew you had it in you? Certainly not you anyway. Hey, the exit is just up here. Not much farther. You lead the charge with newfound confidence. The next room is thankfully devoid of any life, and a long winding staircase brings you up to the light of the sun. Its warmth bathes you in a calm respite. The nightmare is finally over. Maybe now you can return to a somewhat normal life. That thing really ripped my clothes. I gotta go home and change. But hey, there's still more people lost down there, and I could really use some help. What do you say? Want to come with me? I got other friends too. You can meet them all. We're kind of a team. They'd love to meet you. More decisions to make, it seems. But this time, you have a bit more confidence to make them. There's so much you want to do. You have all the time in the world. Your head is flooded with emotion. And hey, that's a really cool weapon you have. What is that anyway? A weapon? You bring your hand up to see that your flashlight has been replaced by a golden, shining orb of energy. It's forming itself into something. What could it be? A sword to fell large beasts? A gun to dispatch ornery demons? Maybe some kind of magical, mysterious power? Tell me. I want to hear.
Damn. That was so fucking good.
I tried.
Oh my god. I want to hear more of this. You gotta write more stories. That one was so good.
Don't flatter me. Come
What?
on.
What do you mean?
It was
good.
It was okay.
What do you guys think?
It's a little sappy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Pyro thinks it's great.
I can do better. I will do better.
Well then, I can't wait to see it. That was really awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's horse is clapping too.
Is that what that is?
Yes, he claps with his hooves. Retro gives 100 out of 100.
It's a big score.
Yep. All right, guys. We're gonna do some Jackbox now, so we'll be back. But I just wanted to read the story. Good job, dude. It was really awesome. All right.